My honor is my life, my duty is my fate. My fear is my fear is only to fail. My salvation is my reward. My craft is death. My pledge is eternal service.
If you keep things the way they are, you're going to fail. The best chance you have right now is to trust these people and to have something change. Because you will wither, and you will pass, and the corruption will come and take all of these people, and we both don't want that.
It is the Emperor's will that we fight and die.
It is the Emperor's will that we fight and succeed.
It is the Emperor's will that we protect mankind.
Yes.
Your duty is to these people, and you've served them in a way that I can seldom fathom, and your devotion has been incredible. But you have to remember, it is these people you serve. It is man that you serve. And you need to save them. And this is how you can do it.
Let's see. This shows how aware he is of what the fuck's going on. Let me roll.
Okay.
Yes. Protect. To destroy the corruption.
We will seek to destroy the source of the corruption, but you need to stand strong here.
Yes, we'll stay here. We'll defend. We'll hold the ground.
Here's a question. Does it seem like the natives will explode into violence if we offer to help him fix up his, equipment and all?
You have no clue.
Is that even
Fantastic.
possible?
Well, assuming we can't even fix it, it's real old. This is like crazy archaeo tech.
Remember, it's not like we have parts to actual Juggernaut Terminator of gear. Or the Juggernaut gear.
Well, and
But
even
not-
if we did, not this old.
Well, you can replace it with newer stuff, surely.
All we need to at least do is to give him that extra little boost of whatever this thing does. Hopefully exactly what it says it does. And if it doesn't in any sense, we just we get them back. Because that's obviously the thing. Anyone who... Well, then we can deal with destroying the aliens.
Yeah.
But for right now, he needs this boost. Also, thank you for that Girl in the Fireplace reference.
Alright, so I guess that's what we tell them. that if he wants to hold the ground, he needs this.
And if the Eldar are lying, we destroy them.
I don't like having to rely on Eldar, but this is probably our best bet.
Yes. We'll use this to fight the corruption.
Finally some progress.
Can you tell us anything further of the nature of the source of the corruption?
Comes from the forest. It is old. Older than the battles.
Is it of the forest or merely in the forest?
At its center, it was not always a forest. The corruption has grown it.
Did you say it came? It wasn't there. It came after the wars, or before the wars, rather. Before they fought the Lieutenants, this was still here.
Though certainly none of the records from when the planet was a penal colony mention anything this fucked up. But you're also not sure if records would mention that, and if they would voluntarily toss prisoners down here.
Yeah. But what did the Juggernaut guy say? The Dreadnought guy say? Did he say it was?
I am the Juggernaut!
Yeah, that it predated the war.
Oh, so it was here before the war. It probably grew because of the war.
Right, does the Crystal Blue Zenith have any ship-to-surface weapons?
Your regular guns are more than capable of ship-to-surface, just not precision targeting, so it depends on what you're doing.
Burning down a forest?
Given that
Glassing a forest.
Given that it's a fuck huge forest, yes. You are more than capable of bombarding the forest.
Because, yeah, fuck that place.
But do we know if that'll actually do anything to, considering...
Well, at the very least, it'll give us a clear path to go that way.
Or it could, like, destroy something, and there'll be a huge, like, warp explosion.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
I mean, there's almost an infinite amount of mutants in there, so let's just, have half an infinity amount of mutants in there.
If anything, maybe we can try and get in touch with the Eldar again to get a little bit more information and see what they think.
Well, unfortunately, we're waiting on them, not the other way around.
That was also. Do you want to give him the orb now, then? See what happens?
Yes. Now that he's decided that he will use it, yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Sorry, did you ask me a question I was missing?
No, it's just that we're going to give the guy the orb.
Oh, okay.
And then hope we can get back in touch with the Eldar and figure out more about what to do about the forest.
luckily, the burning down the forest place and the getting in touch with the Elder place are the same place.
Exactly.
Well, so the Dreadnought will reach out with its hand that could easily crush, two of you at once. And takes the orb.
Well then, we must continue what we were sent here to do.
Let's see if him taking on the orb eradicates him and all of us, the entire city. Or it works like we were told.
Well, at the moment, nothing's happening, but given that you've put it in the hands of a slightly deranged several thousand-year-old dreadnought, or slightly deranged several thousand-year-old undead space marine, you're not sure if it's really an immediate results kind of thing or not.
Guess probably the question was like getting any hits off of the actual orb itself of anything like senescience or anything.
Well, it has some kind of warp presence, but that's not unexpected for something like this. I mean, shit, the Herald is giving off a massive warp signature.
Yeah, not surprised.
You're not exactly sure what effect he's been having on the spread of whatever this is, but you can believe it. Much like all psychers, he doesn't really need to be there. He doesn't really need to, all be there upstairs to actually do his job.
And that's good, because if I recall, there isn't a psyker that is.
Yeah, that YouTube compilation of the Dawn of War psyker quotes I linked earlier, that is pretty accurate for your average, stable psyker.
I might be the most stable psyker-esque.
Yeah, not counting navigators. Navigators are completely stable, psychic-wise. They're unstable as shit genetically, but that has nothing to do. The two are unrelated.
We're still considered at least vaguely psyker-esque.
Yeah, they're even more stable than, fucking Eldar. But they're crazy mutations. Like, way more mutated than any other things.
What's that?
What?
Navigators.
Yeah.
Mutated.
Yeah, have you seen the eye and the blackness?
Oh yeah, there is that.
Yeah, navigators were engineered.
Oh yeah.
And after, several thousand years of inbreeding to maintain the navigator gene, they haven't gotten any better.
Oh.
Because the navigator gene is recessive. If you breed with anyone other than another navigator, you don't get a navigator.
Why can't they make them like Space Marines?
They don't know how to anymore.
Oh, that's a good point.
They also don't know how to make Space Marines anymore.
No?
That's what the whole fucking gene seed thing is. They don't know how to make more. So all they can do is just keep injecting it into the Space Marines so it'll grow in them, and then extract it with a big-ass syringe and inject it in the new Space Marines.
Oh, so they just reuse it.
Well, they can make more